Hello everybody, sorry I don't have time for the weekly rant. I've been busy grinding in these tournaments. So far, not so good. I started off really well with a 5th place finish in the Pot Limit Hold'em tournament. I had Ace-Queen against Ace-Jack for all the chips, flopped a Queen, but my opponent made a straight on the river needing a King or an 8. So, you know, I felt like, okay, good start to the series. I got deep in the Omaha 8 or better, $1,500 buy, and I down to 45. There was about 1,000 players in that. And I made a little bit of a mistake by not bluffing a river where I should have. But other than that, I felt really good. Positive mindset, focus, all good. And then the last 10 days have been really tough. I've been playing long enough to know the difference between bad luck and bad play. And I've had a lot of bad luck. I'm not going to whine because I've had a lot of luck in my life, but I'm just stating a fact, you know. I've been pretty unlucky in the last 10 days. The good news is we're only halfway there. So tonight is a 10K horse. I'm really excited about that tournament. To me, it's the 4th most important event behind, of course, the main event. You got the 1 drop and the 50K. So really gearing up, feel good. Had a couple days to relax and just kind of zen out because, you know, even the best of us get stressed out. Like I got stressed out. I wanted to rip a deck. It's just normal, you know. I think people don't get it, you know, unless you've done this grind and you know what it's like to lose almost pretty much every single day unless you win a bracelet. It weighs on your mind a little bit, so you have to try to keep it together as best as you can. And I'm human, you know, I got a boiling point, and I hit it a couple times in the last few days, but feel good, feel fresh, ready for the second half. For those of you looking to see how the World Series of Poker Fantasy Draft is going, you can check out, a guy who's started a site called 25kfantasy.com, so just check that site out, and you'll find all the latest updates. Also, if you're in the FCP fantasy pool, go to Full Contact Poker. The whole list of where you are, you can put your name in, and you'll find out exactly where you rank. On top of that, you can see which player in each group is leading, and so forth. So, yeah, it's pretty fun. I think fantasy adds a lot to the World Series of Poker. One other thing I want to talk about quickly was there's a lot of talk about, you know, hey, they lowered a lot of limit events from 10K to 5K. Alan Kester's like on a rampage, you know, oh my gosh, this is such a big mistake, such a big mistake. Clearly, they're not understanding the economy. The poker economy right now is rough. There's a lot of people's money's missing, tied up on that site that shall not be named. Fuck them poker scumbags. So a lot of people are short, and I think if you had all 10Ks halfway through the series, first of all, I think you'd see the numbers drop significantly. I think the Limit Hold'em, for example, which got about 162, I think the number would have been under 100, frankly, if it was a 10K. I think we have to be very careful not to bust too many players too early in the series because there's still a lot of big events left. And I don't think it's a fair comparison to look at the numbers of the 10Ks last year and the 5Ks this year and say, well, they didn't even double. Of course, but if you only knew what the 10Ks would have looked like if they happened this year, you would have been surprised, I think. I think some of the events might have had as low as 70 people. So on that, other notes, 1 drop, I will be playing. Excited about that. 50K, of course, I'm in for that. What else, man? I got a whole bunch of things I could add, but I gotta run, get ready for this horse tournament. I'm not even gonna edit this, I'm just gonna vomit it at your faces. So yeah, I mean, one of these days I'll do a proper weekly rant. Peace.